Hello everybody, and today I'll be your representative and I'll be telling you about your holiday here in Calais. So first I'm just going to go over a few of the local information. So Calais is it's the most southernmost holiday resort on the island, approximately 46 kilometres from Corfu town. So if you want to go out at night or anything, Corfu, that's the place to go. Calais is a very lovely place, right at the southern end of Corfu, like I've just said. It sprang up in the 80s as the island's party capital, and it's still bursting with enthusiasm now, as you'll see from the numerous bars and clubs. The pace is non-stop on the beach too, which is like high quota of water sports. Through, you can always slow things down with a leisurely boat trip along the coast. So there's some of the things you might need to know about Calais. Also, Calais comes with 8 kilometres, an 8-kilometre strip of sand that's each with some lounges. So that's like really good. The water is quite shallow if you're only up for a little paddle, but it's further out to the sea that the action really happens. Banana rides, jet skiing, water skiing, donut rings, you name it. So anything you want to do with that, Calais is the place to go and the place to be. There's even a bungee jump and cage catapulting, is that what you call it? I don't know. Luckily, there are plenty of cafes and bars too, in case you're not one of them active people. So it's about an hour's drive, and this will up to the island capital. They've got things like the old fortress with the tunnels and the lookout points if you're interested in any horticulture like that. As well, if you're one of them cultural historical people, the 16th century St Swithin's Church and Monrepas Palace is there, which was the birth of Prince Philip. And if you're up for relaxing, there has to be a an arcade of elegant cafes in the area of town. So next I'm going to be talking to you about the hotel location, so where you actually are staying in Calais. So the hotel is 300 metres to the nearest restaurant and supermarket, 400 metres to the resort centre and 650 metres to the beach. So getting to the hotel, if you want to know anything about that, it's 135 minutes from Corfu Airport, so it's not that long, and that is by coach. So if you have any problems or an emergencies, the numbers to call are the police 056 889 342321. The ambulance is 091 922 780298, and the airport is 878 98 4323. All these numbers will be located in your leaflet that I will be giving out at the end of the talk. Also, I forgot to mention hospital 678 989803, and taxi is 555 432378. So now I'm going to be talking about a bit of what goes around in the hotel and what you can get up to. So the hotel includes Thomas Cook Kids Club, which is 3 years all the way up to 11. So if you have kids, that's where you can pop them off to, and then you can relax for the day. So that starts at 10 and it goes on till 3 p.m. and then kids can come back to you, do whatever, and then later on they can use the playground, and then there's a children's buffet in the restaurant and also a mini disco. And then at the night time, 10 p.m. to 12, this is for you adults, the bar will open for you young adults, and also there's a private nightclub across the road from the hotel where you can get entry if you stay at Olympian Village Hotel. Okay, enough about the activities. Now the hotel information, so I really want you to listen to this bit. The Olympic Village is set on a hillside, so it comes with fantastic views of the town and the sea. Taking off the sea, there's a long sandy beach just a 10-minute walk away, and Kavos shops, restaurants, bars, and can be located about 5 minutes. As its name suggests, the Olympic Village Hotel itself looks more like a small town than a hotel. Its 10 pastel yellow apartment blocks and surroundings by well-kept gardens which cascade down to the reception and pool area. And because the place was only built a few years ago, it's still got new, freshly painted walls, and everything is still fresh and up to date. Outside, there's a large swimming pool, which this is like the centre stage pool. It's surrounded by sunbathing decks and an outside bar, which serve a great selection of drinks and snacks. So for you old ones, or not old ones, young adults, let's call you, they have a bar outside. Inside there's a lobby and another bar featuring a lengthy cocktail menu and a huge TV which showcases international sporting events on the dining front. Meanwhile, there's a large restaurant which specialises in Greek and Italian cuisine. So if you're one of them who likes to mix up the food or wants to try something different, this hotel is definitely the one for you. When it comes to the rooms at the Olympic Village, you can choose between apartments and a studio, so you have quite a lot of option there. Both come with a spacious pastel painted room, which are decked with contemporary furnishings. They've got mod cons too, like satellite TV and DVD players, and come with air conditioning and balconies. There's also located on the hillside of Kavos, Olympic Village offers, like I said, beautiful views of the surrounding area. The hotel lies on a few minutes away from the centre of Kavos, with its many entertainment venues. So Kavos is one to come to if you are looking for a very exciting holiday. And let me just go over the rooms. The apartments have 2 bedrooms, kitchens with dining area, rest equipped as the studios. The studios have combined living, sleeping area, kitchen, shower, hairdryer, balcony or patio. There's a safety deposit box, and you do have to pay £10 for this, but it is worth it to keep your savings safe. There's a phone, sat-nav, TV and air conditioning with charge. So if you want to access these, please visit the information desk at the front of the hotel. There's also a reception lobby with a mini bar and market, a souvenir shop, games area, a restaurant, and then there's a well-kept garden, and this has a swimming pool with separate children's pool and sun terrace pool bar. Some beds at the pool are available, and they are free, so you can access them whenever you want to. Okay, now I'm going to be talking to you about where the flight times will be when you end your holiday, which is not what I want to say, but I'll just get it out of the way now. So flight times will be put 24 hours before you are due to go home. Please remember to vacate your rooms on time and have your passports ready at the airport to check in. Do not leave anything at the hotel, as you will not be able to retrieve it once we have left. So that's basically what will happen. About customer allowance now. So Kavos is outside the EU customs territory, and as a result, the customs allowance for outside the EU apply. So your allowances for those returning to the UK are 200 cigarettes or 50 cigars or 250 grams smoking tobacco, 1 litre spirits over 22% of 2 litre spirits fewer than 22%, 2 litre sparkling wine and 2 litre of any wine, £145 worth of other goods including gifts and souvenirs, and 60ml perfume to 250 millilitre of toiletries. So now, this is the exciting bit, the excursions. So, Cavars offers a booze cruise. If you fancy getting a good look around the island, want to party on a boat, then look no further. Captain's View famous boat party is the one for you. It's one of the best in Corfu. Next to Calamis Beach is first up. You can swim, snorkel or kick back while the crew gets the barbecue going. Next up, the Blue Lagoon, which does exactly what it says on the tin. Last but not least, Captain Theo will take you to the Rave in the Cave, where you'll get to party in Natural Cave. This one is called Mecody for Nothing, an action-packed day out for the whole family. It's a full written all over it. The Adventure Kicks Adventure Kicks, which first starts with a glass-bottom boat to Sea Island. On the way, drivers will drop down into the depths to show you the marine life. Once we arrive, you'll be treated to playful displays of seals and sea lions playing tricks. The trainers. It's on. So the second part of this is a jam-packed day. To an accurate island, zoom down the sides, corkscrew through the tubes, or just laze in the sunshine by one of the pools. And the little ones will love the Caribbean Pirate Adventure that's here. Great value and great fun for everyone. And this excursion, this one is an award-winning one, so I definitely recommend this. There are other excursions which you will see on the board. So if you go to the board, there will be loads of posters like this which have information on. But that's all for me today. I will hand out the leaflets now for you all to have, so you have your contact numbers and everything. If you want to know anything else about the excursions and more, please contact me after this meeting, and I will be able to take any queries and questions. So thank you for today, and if you have any problems, I'll be here to help from 12 AM at the hotel, and then I come back in the evenings at 5. So 12 and 5 I will be here to take your queries and questions. Thank you.